Wait, you're kick, you're kicking me out of the gym right now because you are scared that I'm gonna take my religious symbol. So you're scared that I'm gonna take this religious symbol and kill somebody.
What I'm saying is you have a weapon on your person. A member has brought it to my attention, and for the safety of me and everybody else in the gym, I'm asking you to leave.
But well, I don't understand though. I don't understand.
Why am I not surprised by this outcome? This is a precedent that religion is more important than safety. This is absolutely a precedent that religion is more important than safety. And moreover, particular religion is favored compared to other religion in the face of safety not mattering, purely because of culture and race. This is special and unlawful treatment. And so this is what it says. Good Life Fitness says Windsor employee will not be fired after Kirpon incident. Good Life Fitness has confirmed that the employee involved in last week's viral incident at its Windsor Dougal location will not be terminated. My name is Kelly. I'm the Senior Director of Experience and Safety at Good Life, and I am thankful you reached out. I want to start by apologizing to you on behalf of all of us at Good Life Fitness. What happened to you was not okay and was not a reflection of our policies and values at Good Life. You were correct to challenge the decision, and you were correct to reach out to management in response. I also want to reassure you about our policy on wearing the kirpan in our gyms. Our policy states verbatim, the kirpan is a knife carried by some associates or members who practice Sikhism. Sikh associates or members can carry a kirpan on their person because it is a requirement of their religion. For clarity, the term associates refers to Good Life employees. Good Life experiences over 4 million check-ins a month at approximately 200 gyms across Canada. We are very grateful for the diversity of religions, cultures, backgrounds. We are very grateful to the diversity of religions, cultures, backgrounds, and identities represented amongst our staff, members, and guests who work out at our gyms. That is why we create all our policies, especially those focused on experience and safety, to be aligned with all applicable Canadian human rights laws. From watching your video, this was an instance of Good Life's policy not being applied correctly, and I deeply apologize for that experience. It is a very important opportunity to follow up with our people, and we have already taken educational steps to ensure our long-standing policy is followed correctly moving forward. While I am unable to share specific details related to employee matters, I want you to know that we are investigating this situation to ensure our policies are being followed, and we will take any appropriate action following the outcome of that review. How much do you want to bet that is going to be the case? This is a precedent of safety being under religion and hypocritical, implicit, and complicit racism. It's not Islamophobia, it's not transphobia, it's not this, it's not that. It's called cultural critique. It's called holding others to the standards that you hold yourself. It's called believing in what the law should be reasonably, within reason, even though that same law is being used to take money from you, deceive and detriment you for engaging with our culture. Like, really, it can't be overstated the amount of tribalism and focus that goes towards the average moderate person being put in the light of being a problem, of being awful, but yet foreign interest and the genuinely infallible escapist and egoist within our borders aren't considered an issue more than an instantly dismissed generalization that there's just a bunch of crazies out there. Like, our culture is so fucked. What we don't learn, which is what makes it implicit, is that we don't focus on or appreciate enough the downsides of complete absolute independence, and we are way too focused on what maturity isn't, or what we think it is, often material. And that's just not a good mindset for anybody to have. This specifically causes a lot of generational conflict so that inorganic values and duties get adopted, because everything is definitely indicative of a work-life balance in the West. These people get in 5 months without sacrifice what we don't get our whole lives with sacrifice. And they're here complaining about not being able to carry a knife around due to religious purpose, supposedly. And they planned on doing that before they even walked into the gym, walked into the country. It's insane. How soon until people are arrested for talking down on this kind of thing? How long until we become the EU? But at the cost of consensus itself. Anybody can just decide now what's right and what's wrong, what is and what isn't. This is a horrible precedent. I'm pretty sure the logic of these higher-ups is, let's keep these nobodies funneling towards fundamental issues so that they can keep the status quo of society.
Fun fact, the Supreme Court of Canada, the highest court of Canada, has already ruled about Sikhs and their right to wear a kirpan, back in 2006 during the Multani case. And there it found that Sikhs being banned from wearing their kirpan infringed upon their fundamental freedom of religion, as protected by the Charter. And for those of you who don't know, the Charter is that document in Canada that protects our fundamental rights and freedoms.
The irony of the use of the word protect, when it's obvious there's a hierarchy and religion is above safety. Of course, only when it comes to this religion of a certain culture and certain race. Yeah, definitely not hypocritical racism and foreign interest.
That case tested a student's right to wear their kirpan at school. And
Get the fuck out of here with this shit, man. Like, no.